I'm waiting for a couple of people to get up in here. It's kind of blurry. I think my phone blurry. I don't know if it's my phone. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I'm tired. My glass is somewhere on the other side. I don't feel like getting up. I was like, mm. Ain't nobody in here yet. Oh, it says it's 10 in here. I ain't seen nobody say hi. I just assumed was nobody in here. I'm sorry. See, this why I had a rough day. I'm not so long getting home about 30 minutes ago. My 30-day teacher gave us a party. The three graduates in our class, she gave us a party after class. And I had to. First of all, let me start by saying I was up all night. My phone was acting up, so I had to each time you do. Today was my final day, my part two of my finals and my presentation. So I was up until about 1:30 making little activities for my presentation. Presentation. I said presentation for my presentation. So the time I went to bed was kind of late. Then I turned around, got up at 6:30, took a shower, went out, and I walked. When I say I walked, I walked. One of the subways. I don't know what was going on. I had to walk. When I say girl walk, time I got to the school, I was so tired. But we got in, the teacher was already there. She had set up my presentation. I did an awesome job. Out of 200, I got 85. I got 185. My teacher gave us this, y'all. I'm gonna tell you. I gotta show y'all. She gave us a lot of stuff. She gave us a lot of stuff. First of all, my bag. Of course, the subway. My bag bus. Okay. She gave us this. She gave us different seeds to plant in here. You see this? She gave us this, which I love. It was different seeds. Each seed means something different in life. I really appreciate her for that. Like, look, baby. Okay, let me go. I got stuff everywhere, y'all. She gave us this. I'm not finished what she gave us. She gave us a book and she autographed it. Oh, she autographed it. She gave us a book and she autographed. I can't think if y'all can see. She autographed it. She gave us a book. Okay. She gave us a plaque. The plaque tells us what the seeds mean in life. This is her saying far as seeds. And we add on two different quotes while we was in there. So she gave us a plaque. What is it? My presentation. I got a 185 out of 200. See, 185 out of 200. She said once I got to talking, she said I was speeding. She said, she said when you get to talking and you nervous, she said I was speeding. I was speeding really, really fast. She said I was speeding. She took off points because I was speeding. It tells you what parts of everything that was why she took off certain parts. I'm like, I'm cool with that. I got a 185 out of 200. I'm cool with it. I am cool with it. Absolutely. 15 points, I'm good. Um, my final exam that I was taking the other day, out of 100, I got 92. I got a 92. I didn't know she had graded it, but I got a 92. Yes, I got a 92 on that test, so that I was really good for that. I'm officially finished her class. I am officially finished. I passed her class with a A. She said she had to put my grade in. She said, Ms. Wall, she told everybody they grade. She pushed everybody to the side, so everybody that grade. I passed with an A. I am super excited. She said she just got to grade one more of my papers and, I'm good. So I'm super excited. I passed with AA. I don't have to leave out no more on Thursday. When I say I was so tired, our final project, part two, wasn't really a final project. It was more of us, let's get all three of us getting around, sitting around talking. She had us talking, we did speeches, we told, they did toast. She bought sparkling winers for us, not real liquor, for everybody to drink toast. Everybody said something about it. Everybody in the classroom was like, they're going, I'm memorable. Some of my had class with me before, but it was really nice. It was really nice. I'm super tired. I haven't they had food there, but they had junk food. Like it was a breakfast event. They had fruit. They had donuts, cupcakes, cake, potato chips. They had a tray with different types of meat on the cheese. They had cheese trays. Somebody bought some type of waffle, but it was a cookie. They had a lot of junk food. They didn't have food. It was junk food in there. And I told them I didn't want none. But I did wind up eating half of a donut. When I say half, half of the donut because I was hungry and my stomach don't normally growl. My stomach do not growl, but it growled this morning, so I ate half of a donut. But right now, hanging my lunch right here. I got a half of a sandwich. I got some what is this? I got a half of a sandwich. I got half of a sandwich. Half of a sandwich. I got half of a sandwich. This is sugar-free applesauce. And I got some I forgot the name of these chips. I'm so tired, y'all. I can't even think of the name of the chips. Like I'm super tired. After I eat, I'm gonna go take me a shower because it's so humid outside in DC. It doesn't make any sense. When I say it's so humid, it's humid. It's hot. Excuse my expression, I wore a fucking sweatsuit today. When I say I had this gray sweatsuit on and wore a couple of times. I was like, oh, let me wear my sweatsuit. Put it on. I burnt out. I feel like stripping down naked. I burnt out. I was on fire. When I say I was literally on fire, I was on fire. I was sweating. And then I had bags because I had to take stuff for my presentation because I had to buy different stuff for my presentation because you had to do an activity. And I bought all these balls. I did a quiz for everybody. I wrote a quiz out. Or I did a quiz and I did a tic-tac-toe. I did a quiz and I did a puzzle. Not tic-tac-toe. I did a puzzle. I did a puzzle where you could find the words, mix the words up. And then I had to do activities for the class and I had to do an activity for cerebral palsy, which was what I did. I chose to do balls, get balls for kids to work their muscles. So everybody in the classroom, I had to take a ball to because you can't just give two balls and that's it. I bought seven balls and I had them pass them out through the class. Two people at the table and I had them squeeze the ball and I had them tell me what did they feel when they squeezed the ball. How would you feel if you had cerebral palsy and you was trying to build your muscle up? This is what they go through because you go from here on down where your muscles try to work and this and that. It was just alone. It was all I was just explaining all that. I had to do that. When I say I had a busy day, I am freaking tired. I am freaking tired. And this is what's going to be the kicker. She was in there. She was like, what are y'all going for? I said human development. The other girl said human development. Why my teacher just said they offer her another position and she going to take it? Why they offer human development? She already had one class. Why they offer her the head position for human development at UDC? I said they out to get me. They offer her the head position to run that department. She gonna lead ECE, early childhood education. That's what she was teaching, and on the class she had for, yeah, she's leaving that. She's going to human development. I said I can't get rid of this lady to save my life. She's going there, so she was like, I looked for your application, Miss Wall. I didn't see. I said, yeah, I just put in. It's gonna take a minute to get processed because they said they went for my transcripts. And I said, I don't have my transcript from UDC yet. But I say, it do still say it's processing. She was like, oh, once they get the transcript from here, you'll get everything. She said, we're having meetings coming up. We're having a tour at the campus, this and this and that. I was like, cool. She said, are you coming for the two? I said, no, I'm not coming for the two because I'm not starting until August. She said, you're not doing no classes. So I said, I only did summer classes twice. I don't like summer classes because they 6 weeks and it's a cram, a lot of work. And she wanted me to take my writing. She wanted me to take writing, English, and math. That's what, I mean, writing, English, and science. She was like, I want you to take them two classes. I want you to get them out the way so you can move on. Da, 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 da. I'm looking at her like she cried. I said, no, I'm not doing summer. Summer is going to be about me. Summer, I'm going to take my time and I'm going to practice my practice test. It's like the practice test for when you're trying to be a teacher. I want to read up, get the book like I told y'all, and I want to study on that when I'm out in the summertime. I don't want to have to worry about nothing. I go do what I got to do, come home, read it, do some work, and do some assignment. So when I take my test, when I graduate, I'll be good. I'll be good. So I said, I'm going to do that in the summer. So every summer while I'm in school, I'm not going to work in the summer. In the summer, I'm not going to go to school in the summer. I'm going to work on the practical so I can take that test and be good. Be good. But by me doing human development, I only have to take one. Don't have to take two. I only have to take one, which is great. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, I'm seriously I'm hungry, but I am not even hungry. I made this food. I don't even really want it. I am literally tired. When I say I'm gonna take a shower and go slam out, I am officially finished with school. Well, I'm gonna finish with that class Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. I take my math test. I already know I passed. I'm really good at math. I already know I passed it. I already know I got an A because I got an A in her room now. I just gotta take this final exam. The final exam when I math it's only 15 questions I think, and that's it. And it's about everything we've been doing, and I'm good. Last quiz I took kept marking me wrong. I had the teacher going in, and I told her, I said, excuse me, they marking my answer wrong and they right. She went in there and looked, y'all. She was like, oh yeah, your answer's all right. And they marking it wrong. Do you know this lady ain't fixed my paperwork? I said, I got an A. I kept telling her, I said, I got an A. She was like, but you passed. I got an A. I said, that I got two wrong, but they right. I said, can you fix it? She told me she was gonna fix it. She did not fix it. Why when I see her Tuesday, I gotta go in there and say, hey, I'm there, then I leave out for she can take attendance. When I go in there, I'll be like, you didn't change my grade. I got an A. And you said you was gonna change it. You seen that I got the answers right and it still marked me wrong. I need you to fix it. Like I really want you to fix it. And I ain't trying to be funny. I want you to fix it. Y'all, I don't have my glasses. They here. They over here. I'm not even like they over here. I don't even feel like getting up. All I can say is hi, how you doing? From New Orleans. Yeah, hi, how you doing? I thought I don't feel like getting up. And I was debating about going live. I really was, but I was like, no. I've been doing really good going live. I'm just gonna get up and go live. I am not leaving out my house tomorrow. I'm not leaving out my house tomorrow at all. Don't ask me. Don't tell me. I ain't doing. I told my son, don't bother. Tomorrow, I'm gonna get up, drink some coffee, lay back down in my bed. I'm not getting up then in the front room. I'm gonna drink my coffee in the front room. That's it. And I'm going back to bed. Don't ask for no food for Sunday because I'm not cooking tomorrow. Sunday, I am relaxing. I'm not doing absolutely nothing. Nothing Sunday. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to do nothing. Only thing I want to do, sit in my room, lay in my bed, my clean sheets I put on my bed. That's it. I don't want to be bothered tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be all about me. When I say I don't want to talk, I don't even want to talk. I love my sister to death. I love my cousin to death. I don't want to talk to nobody. If I had my way with it, I wouldn't even talk to my son. I don't want to be bothered with nobody. When I say I don't want to be bothered, when I wake up tomorrow morning, brush my teeth, wash my face and hands, make my coffee, talk to y'all, I'm going to get back in my bed and do absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing until Monday. Go handle my brother business. That's it. But other than that, don't look my way. Don't say hi. Don't knock on my door. Don't call me. Don't call my son looking for me. Because I'm going to let him know. I don't want to talk to nobody. This is sugar-free applesauce. I love sugar-free applesauce. Like, I ain't just been so tired. I love sugar-free applesauce. It do not taste sugar-free, but I swear it is. Especially when it's cold. You deserve it. Thank you, girl. When I say I'm tired, I'm tired. And I think it has a lot to do with me last night when I was going to sleep. It was so much pressure on me about this because this lady expects so much out of us. She expects greatness. She expect perfection. So the day when we went to class, she was already in there. But me and the other girls who was downstairs that I normally meet in the morning when we go, we always sit downstairs. When I come in, they be the IT here. Let's go upstairs. We go upstairs. When we got upstairs, the teacher was there. Teacher said, how's y'all morning so far?" Me being me, y'all know me. I said, everybody's stressed. And everybody just look. She said, "Why you stressed?" I said, "Because you got such high expectation of us. And when you put your little announcements in there, you make us feel a certain type of way." Let me remind you, me and these two girls talk about this all the time. Do you know these hussies ain't speak up? I said, "Excuse me, didn't y'all feel the same way?" They was like, I said, "But can you say, don't make it seem like it's just me? Like it's just me feeling this way." And they really don't speak English too well. They speak a little English, but not a lot. So she was talking to her. She said, "Well, I wasn't trying to make y'all feel like that. No one ever told me that." And I was like, "Yeah." She said, "Well, shouldn't you want the best? Shouldn't you want this for yourself?" And this? I said, "Yeah, but it's just like it's a strain." And I said, it messes with you mentally. Like I said, I didn't really sleep well because I'm so focused on you. I'm going to be constantly repeating everything, waking up in the middle of the night, doing this, doing that, making sure I'm on point. When I got in the classroom, I passed everybody their papers out. I did this because I also made a book of my presentation. I made 3 books. I ran papers off and made 3 books. So hey, y'all can go see the book. Everybody passed the book. I didn't make 7 books. I made 3 books with 4. One for the teacher and 3 for the students to hand back and go back after they look through it. I did that. But when I say I'm so glad, yeah, I can't wait. I ain't about to get up all this line. I only been on here 3 minutes. Oh God, no, that's it say 3:17. I'm so tired. I said 3 minutes. We got to the squad. I just had to come live and tell y'all that I got my water. Don't even want no more water. I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to go. I don't even want no more to eat. I'm that tired. But I just had to let y'all know. Girl, pass this class. I passed it. I passed my sped class. Yay! I passed my sped class with a. And y'all, I told y'all that we had to do our name in sign language. While I was on point, I was like, I was like, yes, I did my name. And, I got a 3 letters, so it's real quick. Cause it got hello, no, and then it's like this. I was like, yes, I did it. Got through. I was like, okay, shit, yeah. I got a good score on there because I did that. Then I introduced myself. Some people was doing their whole name. I was like, I ain't doing my whole name. I did T because it was quick. T-I-A. Did that quick. I'm so glad I don't have it long. People had long names. I was like, hey. This is one time I was glad that my name was 3 letters. 3 letters. I'm happy, happy, happy. I just like that. But teacher squad, I'm about to go. I'm about to go. I gotta go. I'm I eat later on. I'm about to go take a shower, get in my clean bed. That's what I'm about to do. And I can't even. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe to this squad. I had to go live to let y'all know I passed my class. I'm officially finished with my 30-day class. Yes. Thank y'all. Like, share.